Okay. There you go. Let's go. Just a reminder that I have no idea what I'm doing this game. Let's go. Deter information is stored in the codex. Okay. Okay. Dawn Lotus? I like the sound of that. Take all. Okay. Oop. No, yeah. I wanna see what's up with most shipments. Okay, I have no. Ooh. Patient observer hope. Someone better this than me. It takes over before the survival expires. Notes in case they want clammy, shallow breathing, pulse over fast, not responsive, pupils dilated. Maid says her scarring mark is thrumming with unknown magic, which we could stench on the Templar and here just in case. So I just learned that we can romance some people, and unfortunately Mommy Cassandra is not one of them because I am female, and I can't believe that they made that woman straight. So yeah. Can't believe that. What the fuck? Sup? This is the place that I was in? Why was I in here? Either way.
That's her. That's the Herald.
No, I'm no one. Believe me. I am no one. Who's here? No? No one is here? Who shows leave here then? I have kind of difficulty with the controllers, but that's fine. Find Cassandra.
Why did Lady Cassandra have her in chains? I thought Seekers knew everything.
It's complicated. We were all frightened after the explosion at the conclave.
It isn't complicated. Andraste herself blessed her.
Blessings upon you, Herald of Andraste.
Okay. What's going on?
Blessings upon you, Herald of Andraste.
No bag in there either? Wait. It's in painting. That's disappointing.
They could be with them.
I can't pass through them. Okay.
Blessings upon you, Herald of Andraste.
Fine.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done.
Fuck you,
Demons would have had us otherwise.
shady bitch.
Still a lot of rifts left all over. Little cracks in the sky.
She can seal those, though. The Herald of Andraste.
Someone had better. You won't seal those rifts with the chant of light.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Day 3, last stretching. Some response to stimuli. Vitals seem solid. 2 attempts fired by locals to break into the sanctuary to kill my patient. All this work to save her life, and will they just execute her or firmly the singer expected to
Safely, Herald of Andraste.
Thread? Is it like a friend? Why is it not working? No, right. So, I don't know who you are. What's up? Can I not talk to anyone until I see Cassandra? Okay, fine, I'm gonna see her.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Point Cassandra in the Chantry. Wait a second. Okay. Just not important. I want to read. Can I? Read. A chant for the departed. The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who trusts in the Maker fires her water. As the moxie's light goes towards flame, she should see fire and go towards light. Veil holds no uncertainty for her, and she will know no fear of death, for the Maker shall be her beacon and her shield, salvation and her sword. Transfiguration stone often sung by mourners as they like. What's up with this? The Fate. The study of the Fate is as old as humankind. For so long as men have dreamed and walked its twisting path, sometimes catching of the Psyche at its heart. always as close as your own thoughts, as our own thoughts, but possibly separated from our world. The Venture Imperium wants to spend vast portions of Golarian human slaves in an effort to terrain of the Fate, an ultimately futile endeavor, and though portions of it belong to powerful spirits, all of the Fate is in constant flux. The Imperium succeeded in finding the disparate and ever-shifting realms of a dozen demon lords, so as cataloging a few hundred types of spirits before they were forced to abandon the project. The relationship of the Nurse to the Fade is complex, even when entering the Fade through the use of lyric. Mortals are not able to control or affect it. The spirits who dwell there, however, can, and as the Chantry teaches us, the grave flaw of the spirits is that they have neither imagination nor ambition. They create worlds. They see through their sleeping visitors, building elaborate copies of our cities, people, and events which lack the reflections in the mirror ultimately lack context or life of their own. But the most powerful demons merely plagiarize the worst thoughts and feelings of mortals and build their realms with no other ambition than taste life. From tranquility in the world of hate and human culture by first enchanter Josephus. This is a weird place, honestly. That's a funny animation. Where is she? Is she hiding? Is she hiding? I love how, like, we just.
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The elf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My
Who's
duty is
dropping?
to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Can I open it? I can't.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
What?
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
Fuck you.
The
too.
breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did what I could. I'm still a suspect. You want my help again? I did what I could.
I tried to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
Yes, you are.
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I
No.
heard the voices in the temple. The divine called to her for help.
So her survival,
Okay.
that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
It is.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
I am not the chosen one. I am not the chosen one. Are you sure you believe I'm innocent? Are you serious? Providence, the Maker sent her to us in the darkest hour. What more did you want? Are you serious? Are you sure you believe I'm innocent? I am not a chosen one. Are you sure?
You really think your maker would send someone like me?
The Maker does as he wills. It is not for me to say.
Even if that
Okay.
means a Dalish elf is his chosen?
Humans are not the only people with an interest in the fate of the world.
Not true.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is
That's
not
true.
for you to decide.
Nor for you.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment,
Okay.
I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
Okay. Cut out. Thank you.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old.
Okay.
Find those who will stand against the chaos.
Good.
We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Investigate. I want to help. This is rather strange. I agree for now. Investigate. The Inquisition of Old.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order,
I don't
but
like
the
Templars.
Templars have lost their way. We need those
Oh,
who
yeah.
can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
Investigate. You want a holy war?
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war.
Oh,
You
okay.
are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to
I'm
whether
just
the war
asking.
is holy, that depends on what we discover.
Investigate. And if I refuse?
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
No, I want to help.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
Yeah.
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Yeah. I agree. I want to help. I really do. What do I do now? I'm gonna remiss this person here. What's a die? Bye, birds. What? What does that mean? The guy just staring at me. Is it just me or does she have a smirk? Is that the symbol? Oh, finally, the title page. Okay, what can I do now? Am I free to do what I want? Influence.
Do you think they'll close that huge hole in the sky? Ally with the Templars, I'd imagine. I've seen them weaken magic. What about the rebel mages? Rebel mages probably made that damn breach.
Oh, okay. I'm right here. Bitch. I still can't open this. What can I open this? Hi. Oh. No smacks available.
If you find anything we need, let me know.
Okay. Thanks. Why are these guys just crouched down to the floor picking up snow? Hi, Derek. Hey, Derek. Can I talk to you? I can't.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
Too many people died up there. I'm fine. This is all bullshit. I can barely keep up. I'm just glad to be alive. I'm just glad to be alive.
I'm just glad I'm still standing after all that.
I still can't believe you survived Cassandra. You're lucky you were out cold for most of her frothing rage. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Why did you stay? I was fortunate. I can't believe it either. We need to close the breach.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
Wow.
If it can be sealed. You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Well, call me a miracle then, cunt.
Need something?
I have.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Tell me about the crossbow. That was a.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca, she's one of a kind.
Oh, her name is Bianca.
I got her off a guy in Darktown. Took me a week to pry his dead fingers off the stock.
Oh, why Bianca?
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm not clear on your line of work. You're a merchant?
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild.
Businessman.
Merchants buy and sell goods.
Snipers.
Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
Books? Hmm. What books do you
You're
write?
an author. What kind of books have you written?
I've tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but to be honest, I don't have a knack for romances. Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably that says something unfortunate about me personally.
Investigated. What shops do you
What
own?
sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example.
Oh, okay.
Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravine somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
If you've run a spy network, why is Liliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master.
Okay.
The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their people. Me, I always wind up babysitting my informants
So
and
she's good.
worrying about their families. We're in better hands with her.
How do you know Cassandra?
How do you and Cassandra know each other?
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend of mine. The Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Where are you from?
Are you from Ferelden? Orlais?
Free Marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
What about Spockwall?
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Will everybody be talking about me? Like, these fuckers be talking about me?
With passionate breath does the darkness creep. It is the
What?
whisper in the night, the lie upon your sleep.
What? What?
With passionate breath does the darkness creep. It is the whisper in the night, the lie upon your sleep.
What are you talking about? Good to see you. What is she talking about? I want to open everything.
The Conclave
how
is
much
our
did you
best
need?
chance for peace. The Divine, the Mages,
We'll make good
and
use
Is there
of
any
the
way
it.
you could get my receipts?
everyone ready to talk. And now all of them are dead.
I was really hoping you only needed 6.
Have you left me here?
I can't talk to her.
Can I get you anything?
What
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Stephen's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harrit is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segret. His prices aren't too high. Yet.
Oh,
Oh,
so
there's
we
also
have-
my knave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
Okay, bye. Thank you for talking
Farewell.
to me.
Goodbye.
From the dragon's
Could be better.
Look, I can't go here. Guys are flying down my face.
to the
I'm not gonna go back in
fate
there.
has
Her.
come.
Oh, wait a
Of
minute.
course.
A,
Good day.
a tale of prospects. Even mountains had a heart once when the world was young. Chorus and the mountain father kept his throne at the peak of the land stood. Mountain in the center of the world from which he could see all the corners of earth and sky, and he saw strong men become weak, brave men grow cowardly, and wise men turn foolish for a while. Quarf devised a plan that he might never be betrayed by his own heart by taking it out and hiding it where no soul would ever dare to search it. He sealed it inside a golden cask, buried it in the earth, and raised around it the fiercest mountains the world had ever seen. The frostbite guarded it. But without his heart, the mountain father grew cruel. His chest was filled with bitter mountain winds that shrieked and howled like souls. Food lost its flavor, music had no sense, and he lost all joy in deeds of valor. He sent avalanches and earthquakes to torment the tribes of men. Gods and men rose against him, calling him a tyrant, but with no heart, Quark could not be slain. Soon there were no heroes left, either among men or gods would dare challenge Horse. The sent the best of her children, the swiftest, the cleverest, and strongest flyers, and to scour the mountains for the missing heart, and for a year and a day they searched. But sparrow and raven, vulture and eagle, swift and albatross returned to her with nothing. Then the hired men spoke up and offered to find the god chief's heart. The other birds laughed, for the ptarmigan is a tiny bird, too humble to soar, spends half its time hopping along the ground. The lady would not give the creature her blessing, for the mountains were too fierce even for eagles, but the ptarmigan set out anyway. The little bird traveled deep into frostbite. Could not fly, she crawled. She hugged the ground and weathered the worst winds, and so made her lonely way to the valleys where the heart beat. With all the gods' terrible deeds, the heart was far too heavy for the tiny bird to carry, so she rolled it little by little out of the valley and down the cliff. And when the golden cast struck the earth, it shattered. The heart was full, almost bursting, and the pain of it roused the mountain god to come see what had happened. When Kor fed his heart, it leapt back into his heart, and he was whole again. Then happened with Winter's breath. Won't bound Kor's chest with 3 bands of wire and 3 bands of ice, so it could never again escape. Now the remaining gods named the ptarmigan honor above even the loftiest eagles. From Ferdinand Falkland history by Sissipa Train, Chantry's.
It's good to see you.
Are you sure you see me? Because you're staring at the door.
What do you need?
Why are these people just... Okay. These people are picky. Oh, can I eavesdrop here too? No, I can't eavesdrop to a silent conversation. I just want everything in here. Ooh, I want everybody to freeze.
No, it'll be fine.
No, get out. You guys are not interesting enough for me. So, I can jump over him? Bullshit. I can jump on him though. Hello. What's up? Oh, there is something in here. Thank you. I'll run the downward. Oh my god. The camera fell hard. The rending dowager welcomes the cool of autumn with the fall of another, the collected dreams of desire, being the confessions of an apprentice and training more furrowing than harrowing. Forbidden dances at the bed that the most spirited, the rending dowager exhibitions for the noble of thought, but sprite of step, the lady herself says, enchanting one supports the circles if only because closed doors often the imagination more. 3 scars fluttered and shock out of the 5. No idea what that was. Why do they all have portraits? It's so weird. Sup, Sup. Hello? Can I talk to you?
The chosen of Andraste. The blessed hero sent to save us all.
Translation. Hope to be done.
I didn't ask for this, but someone has to find a way to seal the breach.
Spoken nobly indeed. You think I'm mocking you? This age has made people cynical.
What?
I've journeyed deep into the fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
How can you sleep there? That's dangerous. That's valuable.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there, alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything.
That's nice.
I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate mage surrounded by chantry forces, and unlike you, I do not have a divine mark protecting me.
Whoa.
Cassandra has been accommodated, but you understand my caution.
You can trust me.
You came here to help, Solus. I won't let them use that against you.
How would you stop them?
However I had to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. Can I open it? Do you mind? Is your place? Nothing to read? That's strange. Where do you play? No. Okay. Open. Yoo-hoo. Pick some of a while. Apothecary. Find recipes through exploration or by visiting merchants. Visit an apothecary. The apothecary of herbs who gather in the wilderness or create potions. Use their station to assign different potions to each of your party members and to replenish the potions you are carrying. Use the upgrade station to unlock permanent upgrades to your potions. Okay.
Segret told me that he can't let the herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segret he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon.
What the fuck is that? What's up?
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
What? With Matt?
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Thank you.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
What? You're bureaucratic. First things.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
Interesting.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play mother hen.
Okay,
You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
Okay, goodbye.
Farewell.
This big. Okay. Yeah. More to read. How shocking. Patient observations. Day 2 pulse. Normal breathing. Normal, still unresponsive. Careful drop feeder prep. Elfroot extract to hasten her recovery. A lot of thrashing. Murders about too many eyes. Something about the great. Encouraging? Upgrade the potions. Let's see if I can do this. You can upgrade potions you have already unlocked. To upgrade a potion, select a category set potion and select that berry. Potion of increase a significant amount of herbs to unlock in return. They give permanent and significant bonus to your potions. Grenades. Okay. I can have grenades. No, I can't have grenades. Okay. Dude. I'm sure nobody's gonna think this, right? I don't care. Take all. Do I have to say anything again?
Closing the breach is our primary goal. But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
It's not a priority, bitch. I agree.
We would do well to try to recover whatever created the breach.
Liliana's people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
What else?
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture. You are Dalish, are you not?
Why are you so angry? Probably.
Yes, I am. The Dalish are the best hope for preserving the culture of our people.
Our people. You use that phrase so casually. It should mean more. But the Dalish have forgotten that, among other things.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the fade. I have seen things they have not.
Fine, you think we're terrible. What about the alienages full of elves who aren't Dalish?
Why? What would it benefit some poor man in a Ferelden alienage to learn that his ancestors strode the land like gods? It would only make him bitter, or inspire him to take a foolish risk and get himself killed.
You've decided his reaction for him.
Perhaps I have. If you have questions and believe the answers will help, ask.
I'd like to know more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive Al was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land. Elvanan was the empire, and Alathan its greatest city, a place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Alathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish aeravels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Is the magic they teach in the Circle different from the magic I learned with my people?
No, and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water. But it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition, much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
Special.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Devinta disapproves of it. But as I said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
I don't know what he means. So you hate it, basically.
Every time I've seen blood magic used, it's been for some evil purpose.
I once saw a woman stabbed in the stomach with a dagger. She died slowly, in agony. It was repulsive. If the Chantry outlawed daggers, would that stop people from using them? Of course not. Some would use daggers in secret, shamed, and some would find rebellion titillating, step down the path of depravity.
So we should allow blood magic to be used freely. It works so well for the Imperium.
Tevinter's foundation stones are the bones of ancient elves with slave blood for the mortar. It is an example of nothing more than gilded savagery. Pitiable in a way. They always succeed through power, so they have never had the chance to learn another way.
The legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
I don't know Dalish.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely to the forests.
Can you blame them, though?
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past, and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
Okay, goodbye.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Can I talk to him again? Just to annoy him?
Greetings.
Tell me about the Fade.
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Investigate.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster in an area that has seen many deaths. Your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
I'd like to know more about the veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
It sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality, where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, it's strange and fearful, and the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your Dalish demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living. And a demon is that wish gone wrong.
They don't care, and they're interchanged.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Okay. Farewell.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
I just want to really listen. Tell me about yourself,
I'd like
girl.
to know more about you, Solus.
Why?
I respect you, but I'm listening like an trust. I respect you.
You're an apostate, yet you risked your freedom to help the Inquisition.
Not the the wisest course of action when framed that way.
I appreciate the work you're doing, Solus. I just wanted to know more about you.
I'm sorry.
Interesting.
With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
Where
You said you'd traveled to many different places.
This world, or its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories, crumbling city, long picked dry by treasure seekers, the best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Any place in particular?
I dreamt Dostigar. I witnessed the brutality of the Darkspawn and the valor of Kaelin's forces.
Have you always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I don't know of any spirits by those names.
They rarely seek this world. When they do, their natures do not often survive exposure to the people they encounter. Wisdom and purpose are too easily twisted to pride and desire.
Sure. Those are demon names? That's amazing. Can they befriend spirits?
You're saying that you became friends with pride and desire demons?
They were not demons for me.
Meaning?
The Fade reflects the minds of the living. If you expect a spirit of wisdom to be a pride demon, it will adapt. And if your mind is free of corrupting influences, if you understand the nature of the spirit, they can be fast friends.
Can they be? Spirits are not your friends. That's amazing.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people.
You know,
Is
I really
Cassandra
like this
defined
guy.
by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
I enjoy getting to know you.
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Solus.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be, well,
That isn't quite an answer either. What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake out of the Fade became troublesome.
That sounds dangerous.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
Well, clearly you woke up.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas.
Is that why you're here? Okay. I hope that works. Interesting. Nice. You like my side benefits? Okay, bye, babies. I'm flirting with Val. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Oh, Oh. Can I jump out of a window, for example? Oh god, I'm terrible with these controls. Port to Haven. Chill. Can I talk more without... Oh, wait. Hi. The Singing Maiden. Have you ever heard the story of King Bedwyr? Bedwyr, like most kings, was a man of great pride, who expected nothing but complete loyalty from his subjects. He would believe the best way to achieve this was through fear. After all, those who feared him would never cross him or question his rule. Most importantly, those who feared him would always seek to please him. Bedwyr cultivated terror in his subordinates through the gleeful and unrestrained use of a contraption referred to as the maiden. The maiden was a hinged iron casket, high and wide and deep as a man, with vicious spikes within, meant to pierce through the poor soul locked into it. But Weir's maiden was a prized possession, and stood in a place of honor in his throne room, often with a screaming victim inside it. Political rivals suspect assassins, treasonous, treasonous minister. The maiden consumed them all, but as the time passed, more people were given to the maiden for increasingly trivial offenses: the cook for oversalting the king's food, the page boy for dropping his sword. The maiden cast a pall over the kingdom, and its people prayed for deliverance from their cruel king. Then one day a strange woman rode to the city. She called herself Ember and was an emissary for a far-off land. Her leaders had heard said of Bedwy's wisdom and authority, and she fought the king's counsel. The fact that he had earned the adulation of brother kings across the sea made Bedwyr swell with pride, and he granted Ember an audience. They dined and danced, and through it all, Ember flattered and fawned on the king. At the end of the night, Ember asked to see the maiden, the infamous device that had given Bedwyr all his power. The king gazed, proudly represented Amber with the empty contraption. Amber looked at the maiden, sighed with disappointment, and said, "That does not look terrifying at all. I should have imagined the spikes to be much sharper." Bedwyr grew red at her comment and replied, "The spikes are sharp enough. Look at the blood that still clings to them." "But you're so small," said Amber. "Are only children and women its victims?" Bedwyr grew rather still and replied, "Of course not. The maiden has devoured many men." Amber shook her head and said to the king, "I do not believe it. Surely no warrior could fear this thing. A man like yourself, tall and muscle, would not fit." The king laughed and saw a way to prove the merit the maiden to Amber. "I'll show you how easily a man like myself could fit," he said, and with that he stepped into the device. But Amber was waiting, and no sooner had Bedwyr squeezed himself into the iron casket than Amber slammed it shut on him. Amber took the maiden with the screaming Bedwyr inside through the castle and down into the city, and the people finally flew from the king's tyranny, cheered and danced, the singing that echoed through the streets until Bedwyr was dead and it finally stopped. Tale of Untold in the Singing Maiden Tavern. You guys are very stupid. I will talk more to him. Varric. Hey, Varric. I have a personal question. Talk about. Oh. Investigate. What is it exactly? Oh. Okay. Strange. What can it do? Okay. I like how it described the creepy shit. Why was it in the temple? I don't know, bitch. That's enough for now. Thank you. Sorry about that. Who are you? Why are you guys making these things? Oh, I thought I could talk to one of them. Finite, maybe not. Nothing here. Some of these guys are so boring. Nobody plays this instrument. I like jumping up there. You were dear. Is this like poetry, or are you reading the strange Bible you guys have? Okay, I'm clearly not supposed to come in here. I want the fish. I think that's fish, right? If not, oh well. I still want it. And I want to butter your conversation. Yay! I was like, I want to see some more Alfred. Oh, this is big. Oh, where to go? Thank you. Thank you very much. No, not that. Okay, shut the fuck up. It said that. Is that a tire? No, it's the car. So, did I mine the feather? Okay. You guys still kind of look like you guys would mind. Oop. Take all. Dude. tactical. I'm just. Oh, hello. Read. Jesus, that's a lot of reading. Siege equipment and theaters. Siege weaponry has been used in theaters for centuries with primitive equipment used as far back as the Third Blight. Nevertheless, it occupies a peculiar niche in the tools of warfare due to its requirements. Any army wishing to produce trebuchets or catapults must be funded and organized well enough to procure both the necessary materials and the military experts to construct them. Throughout history, most armies who fulfilled such requirements did not take advantage of the situation during the Third. For example, Arlesen's and Monsumir catapults to fling flaming debris at the Darkspawn, but the expense of the weapons did not justify the limited damage that they caused. And the Darkspawn were ultimately driven back by the Grey Wardens' much weaponry. The Winter forces similarly had the resources to construct siege weapons and attacking the free marches or defending themselves. The exalted marches of the Black Mage. Instead, the Imperium focused primarily upon the power of its magisters, who were less powerful but more flexible than siege equipment or siege, and who could also more easily fall back when the tide of battle turned. As a result, in the battles against the Canary in the Steel Age, generals found to their chagrin that the great Oxman had left them behind. Canary black powder is, most military experts agree, not magic. It is merely an advanced alchemy that makes their cannon more effective than any trebuchet could ever be. Nevertheless, there remains hope, as centuries have passed since the last Blight, and mages have now safely held in the circles where they harm none. The experts of Ferelden on Orlai may once again turn their great minds to learning. We need no magic, not where the minds of the men survive unfettered. With real resources and our commitment to knowledge, we can easily surpass the brutal Canary on the field of battle. From Kun, Garnet is still military conflict and post-fire. Yeah, I don't care about that. Oh. Oh. I wouldn't want to be the one on the receiving point of that. Well, I'm just need to talk to people, guys. Wait, what? Who are you? I like to make you such as. That's a lot. Why have you stayed? How's the mood here? Why did you stay? Bye. I just wanted to, you know, explore. There we go. Start. No. I mean, I meant it's the thing with the coastal breach. Okay. You have an idea since I found that sounds dangerous. You have an idea? Colin. Pleasure. Impressive titles. Impressive titles. Okay. They still think it's a good. Oh, that makes sense. Everybody's so shady. It's I don't know. My food is here, so I'm probably gonna stop. Okay. I'm gonna do this and save the game and live stream. Honestly, I don't know yet. Yeah. Mm. 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 I'll talk to her. Okay. Operations. The war table allows you to apply the power of the Inquisition throughout Orla and Fairlawn. Mother Giselle in the hinterlands, which can be found on the Fairlands side of the table. Known for its extra vulnerability, this is the birthplace of the most powerful human nation. Oh. The Inquisition can unlock new areas for you to explore through scouting operations. From the southern Polynesian hinterlands of the Fairlawn side of the war table now. Okay. Scout the secrets. If Giselle dies, enable temporary support dies with her. My scouts will slip past the fighting and find her and protect her with their lives. Note that Giselle was last seen in the hinterlands outside Redcliffe, tending refugees who filled the fight between renegades and age. Spread to the hinterlands, catching the refugees and much Giselle in the middle. It is vital to protect her. Okay. Hello there. The bird. Okay. We avoided the fighting as best we could. Is every bit as bad as we feared. The opposites are mad, taking anything the moves, and it appears that the Templars weren't here and follow anyone's orders anymore. The kid and Mother Giselle are trying to protect her, but she refuses to leave the refugees until we've ensured their safety. That will be hard to do without troops. Push the opposites in the Temple of the area. Commander Quillen asked me to make inquiries of Master Dennett, a retired horse master of Redcliffe who lives in the area. We tried to contact him about obtaining better horses for the Inquisition, but I've been unable to get through the fighting. Okay. Hmm. So I can choose all of them if I so do wish. The breach. What does it mean to pierce the veil that which separates the world from the realm of dreams? Okay. Then I have the time to read it. Okay. Yeah. I should like this. Okay. Mm. Save. Wait. I did save it. Right? Okay. Bye. Yes. Quit. Okay.